everyone, it's Kirsten from Kierstenredresale. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. Today is Wednesday. I'm here to bring you a preview for my live sale slash auction, which will be tomorrow evening. What is that? Thursday, the 18th we're in September. Yes, we are, September, at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're new here, hi, thanks for clicking on this video. I do appreciate it. If you would like to participate in tomorrow evening's auctions and buy it nows, I just need you to press that description area in this video, and there'll be a little jot form. Fill it out, press send, and you are good to go. And if you're returning, hi, hugs, thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a week, so we're just gonna get to it. I'm not gonna do too much chit chat, which is so hard for me not to do, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to show you some things that will be here tomorrow. I have a variety of things, as always, a mixture of native, artisan, vintage, antique, Tasco, Mexico, blah, blah, blah. I've got this really fabulous, this is from Lithuania. This is all amber. It's really great. It's like one of those, you know, wire wrap bracelets. So this will fit a huge amount of different people, sizes, and just a really fun piece. I love the mixture of the different ambers, and yeah, really fantastic. So this one is from Lithuania. I do buy a lot of my amber from a specific area in Lithuania through really lovely people. Anyway, so we've got that. Okay, so also, oh my gosh, you want to see something really cool? Well, I think it's really cool. So if you've been here, you know that I like to buy a piece a week from he's becoming a friend of mine who lives in Texas, and he is, his name is the Capuchon Cowboy. Anyway, so instead of buying a bracelet, look at this. This is called his Spooky Season jewelry. This is massive. Okay, so this is all handmade. Look at this, all hand carved. Look at those intertwining snakes. We have some sort of like Aurora opal or something, sterling silver, and he hand creates all of these. And this is big enough. He makes these big enough to fit on Navajo pearls or Mexican pearls, aka silver beads, or strands of turquoise or whatever you may want to put it on. It is absolutely, I mean, this is his new stuff, and it's so cool for the spooky season, but I don't really think it's that spooky, to be quite honest, but all handmade. So I wanted to try something a little different of his, and I think it's absolutely beautiful in a, I guess, spooky season kind of way. Anyway, so this will be here. Now, if you are a channel member, there are some things that are available for pre-sale, not everything. So please don't ask me about things that I'm not mentioning, just because it's not, I don't know, it gets very hectic with like a lot of emails and me having to figure out what you're trying to ask for and that kind of stuff. So if you could take a snapshot of what you're asking about or a timestamp, that helps me out so much, and I really appreciate it. So like I just said, this one that I just showed, this is available. I have a set price on this. So this one is available for pre-sale. Remember, this is all handmade. This is not mass-produced, one-of-a-kind pieces. Keep that in mind. So that is available for pre-sale. Also, this is also available for pre-sale for members. If you'd like to be a jewelry member, that's also going to be in the description box. It's like $5 a month. It's through YouTube. They give me a small cut of it, but you get discounted shipping. You get the option to pre-buy on certain items. You get gifts every now and then. And when I can, I do a special sale just for jewelry members. So literally, one time you buy, you've already made your money back because you get discounted shipping. And shipping is very expensive. Okay, moving on. Okay, look at this. You ready? Ready for this? Now, I did do a short on it, but for some reason it didn't get seen a lot. This is all handmade. This is this from the Zuni? Yeah, this is Zuni. Look how cool. Look, this has the inscription in there. Whoever that is, it says in there. Amazing. Look at this. I don't get a lot of this kind of stuff in because it's usually very, very expensive, especially for these really old vintage, one-of-a-kind, not mass-produced pieces. There's something to be said about the mass-produced pieces, but there's something really to be said about these really old, beautiful, beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces. I love it. It is in great condition. Looks like it's all original inlay work there. I love the colors. Very cool. Anyway, so this is here. This, you don't want to mess with the size too much on this because these are all inlaid. So if someone is interested, this is for a medium to larger size wrist. If you have a small wrist like me, not good for you. Okay, so I apologize ahead of time. So we've got that beauty. Someone asked me to bring some bugs, I think, from what I remember. I don't have a whole lot of bugs, but I have a couple. So I do have this native piece. This is, I know it's little. This is Navajo. This is a little spider. I used to collect these. I do not anymore. I think this is the last of the ones I have. This is sterling silver turquoise. This is an older piece. This is Navajo, and I'm not sure why they're so expensive, but they are. I don't get it. I mean, they're cute and all, but you know, look at that though. It is really cute. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so we've got this. And then I have this. This is spectacular. This is a signed artisan piece. This is sterling silver with a spider and Larimar. Big giant piece here. Let's put it on. Take that off. So cool. And like, it doesn't have to be for, you know, the holiday season. This, I mean, I have one that I wear anytime. And then if you like this, I also have this gorgeous thing. And these are actually, believe it or not, from the people that I source my a lot of my amber from as well. This one is, they're all individually made, so no two will be exactly alike. They're all casted or whatever. Really cool. Now this one's highly adjustable. There's no stones in it. So this can fit a small to like a nice size wrist. You know, I'm going to say this can fit a size 6 to about, believe it or not, 7.5 or so. So it's a cool look here. Let me take off my ring. I don't know. I think it's a cool look. Not everyone's into the creepy crawlies though, but like if I, you know, fun, fun, fun. Anyway, so this is here as well. And these are things that I can't always get more of. Some things are not mass produced, you know what I mean? So like this, I don't think I can get any more of. I'm not sure about that bracelet. So anyway, okay, we've got those. Let's see. So I'm trying to remember what everyone said to bring. Okay, breathe. Oh, I have some dragon's breath. I only have one piece this week, okay? Look at this, gorgeous. Look at this pendant. Oh my gosh. Now, I put it on the paperclip chain because I thought it looked really pretty. I do not need to sell it together, obviously, but oh, I love this style. Nice and heavy, too. Do you see that? It is closed back, though. Gorgeous. So we have this beauty. I only have one dragon's breath for this week. Okay, let's see over here. Now, I've got a bunch of yummies up here. This I'm showing because I think it's super unusual. This is Navajo. I've never, now, you know, of course I haven't seen everything there is, you know, but I've been around the block a couple times. I live in the Southwest. I've seen a lot. I had no idea. So this one is, and is this one? It is a signed piece somewhere. I can't see it right now because of course I'm on camera and I can't see it. But it is sterling silver and brass. And it is fabulous. Isn't that? I think it's really cool. I like mixing metals. I know not everyone does, but there was a whole thing. Someone did a video on it recently as well. Listen to me. I said I wasn't going to be chatty, and here I am. Oh my gosh. That they're forecasting the jewelry future of blah, 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 blah. And they're saying mixed metals is the next big thing. Take it for whatever. Take it for, you know, I thought it was kind of funny because I thought people have been mixing metals for a long time now. Okay, so we have all of this stuff. We have Brutalist, we've got tie, I've got vintage. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is, I can't believe I'm willing to sell this. These are hard to come by, this style. This is old vintage Mexico. Is this one Mexico or this one's, yeah, this is, let me double check on this. Hold on. Yeah, this is not Tasco, this is just old vintage Mexico. We've got the sterling silver and gorgeous amethyst. I love this. I have this one in onyx. I've never had it in amethyst. It's a little, I mean, I would wear it even though it's a little big on me because I love it so much. It's not huge on me, but that's the only reason why I'm willing to sell it is because it is a little big on me. Remember, I have a 5.5 inch wrist. I prefer 6-inch bracelets, so this is probably, you know, I don't know, a 6.5 inch. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's amazing. Like I said, this particular style is not easy to find. Fantastic. Okay, let me get a sip. Let's see. And yes, I have Rosemary G. I'm only going to show a couple pieces. I have this really fantastic one here. This has the coin silver and, you know, a bunch of them. Garnet, not garnet. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can't even think right. Carnelian, tiger's eye, just carved wood. Amazing. I love the colors of this going into fall. Fabulous, fabulous. I've got these two as well. I've got a bunch more, but I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to show them all here right now. I've got these here. Now look at this. This is Rosemary G. Isn't that insane? I didn't realize. I know she did silver because I've had silver and I've had beaded with metals. I didn't know this was a thing. So there we go. So cool. Kind of, I don't know, looks all handmade. I don't know anything. It's the same person I get a lot of my Rosemary G from. So I loved it. I have one other piece that I am keeping. And then these came with it. So we got those little ones there. Okay. What else do I want to show? I do have some vintage Navajo right here. Look at this. This is a cool ring. I love the nubbiness of it. Look at that. I don't know which way you would wear it, but it's very cool. Unusual shape. It's almost like a brutalist Navajo piece, if that is such a thing. Okay. Let's see. We have more Rosemary G right there. Look at this. Now, I wish this fit me. It doesn't. That is a ruby. And I haven't tested the bluestones yet. I'm not sure on that. But it is amazing. It, you know, obviously an artisan piece. Very cool. Let's see what size this one is. Let's say this is a size 7.5. This is a 7.5. I love these weird shaped rings. I know they don't always go so well, but you know, people don't always love them, but I think they're really cool. When you get these one of a kind pieces, you can't beat it. I mean, it's not, you don't find these just at like, you know, your Macy's or whatever, you know what I mean? Very cool piece, very big. And this is, I like that it's flat because you can stack it with other styles of rings together. Very cool. Nice look. Am I saying very cool a lot? I think I am. Oof, boy. Okay, what else do I want to show? I do have, some people like more delicate pieces, so I have this gorgeous one here, a vintage sterling silver carved something. I'm assuming it's I don't know what it is, honestly, celluloid? I do not believe it's natural material. I don't know, though. With the marcasites, all marcasites are present. Really pretty, pretty. Oh, it's in fantastic condition. And I love the little snail chain. Very cool. Very, very cool. We've got that. Let's see. Ooh, I want to see some. I love these. Now, these are old. I'm going to call them antique. Sterling. And then this is porcelain. I think it's porcelain. Hold on. Yeah, so this is the porcelain inside there. Look at those colors. Now, I don't know if this is 925 or 800 silver. It is not marked anywhere. I tested it and it tested positive for silver. So, you know, I don't know what degree of silver it is, but a lot of times 800 does not test well for me. So, it might be 900 silver. I'm only saying that it might not be sterling just because of the way it looks. Now, it might be though. I just didn't clean them up. I didn't do anything. This is how they came to me and I think they're absolutely stunning. So, we've got those. Let me see. I don't even know. I have so much stuff. It's like, oh no, what do I show? Okay, so for my native lovers, I have a really cool, this is a pin pendant, and it is signed, I'm going to read it to you, Nakai, N-A-K-A-I. Look at this. Look how pretty. I think it's absolutely stunning. I do not know if this is Veracite. I'm not sure on the stone. I just thought it was beautiful. And it's a weird bail, and I looked it up, and this is how they do their bails. And when you put it on a chain or a torque, it doesn't sit like this. It sits a little bit askew. And according to the interwebs, that's on purpose. And it actually looks lovely on. It doesn't look like it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess you could always add another jump ring to this if you wanted it to just be like a traditional pendant. But they call this person who is Navajo, this is what their pin pendants look like. So I don't know, but I could show it tomorrow on a chain or on a torque, whatever, put it on so you can see. It's really, really pretty. It's a bit heavy. It's very thick, but I love the color. And I'm not sure if that's ferrocite. I'm sure someone knows. If you do know what stone this is, could you put it in the, in the comments? I'd appreciate it. I guess I could look it up, but you guys are so smart. You probably know it without even having to look it up. Okay. Let me see. What else do you want to say? I do remember someone saying, can you bring some onyx? I'm trying to remember what all the requests were. So I brought some onyx. I have this beautiful lariat, sterling silver, black onyx. I love this look. I love this type of necklace. I've worn this type of necklace for as long as I can remember, in all different shapes, sizes, colors. It's just a very, in my book, a classic style. Even way back when, if you look at like antique jewelry, this whole shape is just very feminine and it's beautiful on. And believe it or not, I was fortunate enough to get it in onyx and in turquoise. So I was happy because these, look at that. They're gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning. Are they exactly the same? I don't know. Probably not. No, this is teardrop. That's not. But obviously I got it from the same jewelry dealer. So I do have these. And for what they are, they're very, I think, affordable. I mean, I guess that's all relative. Everyone's affordability is different, and that's okay. Oh, did I show these? What? Little puffy bunnies, earrings. Oh my God. I sold all my bunny jewelry that I had personally. Like I had a ring and a bracelet. I sold them, but look at these. Oh, come on. Now, not everyone wants a bunny on their ear. I certainly would. Look how adorable. And they're not heavy because they're hollow, but they're vintage, but they're in fantastic condition. I don't see any no dents in these bunnies. I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. It was that little dent. I say that and I'm like, is that a dent? I can't tell if that's just in the, who knows? Maybe that's a tiny little dent. Okay, well. Pretty close to fantastically perfect condition. Okay. What else do I want to show? Oh, look at this. Oh, I have so much to show. I don't know. I get overwhelmed. Okay, ready? Now, this is not for everyone. I know, but this is a giant sterling key. And this is, when I say giant, this is big. I'll be honest, I bought it for myself, okay? And that happens. I do buy a lot for myself, and then I feel guilty. This awesome vintage sterling silver key is 4 inches. It looks amazing on a torque or like a Omega, here's the bail. So it's not a huge bail. Is that upside down? It might be. But it does fit on a nice chain, and it's so good. I love it so much. Look at the dimension on that. Yeah, 4 inches. Crazy. Okay. What else do I want to show? I don't know. I just have a bunch. Oh, look, this is for a larger wrist. This one is Tasco. Oh, this is this is Eagle 16. Okay, so I keep threatening that I'm going to do a video on Tasco jewelry, and there's so much to cover. It's really hard to figure out where I would begin it because there's a lot of information, a lot of contradictory information where it doesn't make sense. You have to decipher, and so there's a lot of misinformation as well out there, a lot. And so anyway, but this is Eagle 16, so you can look that up and see who is attributed to that. I'm not going to get into all that right now, but this is really, I've not had this bracelet before. I think it's really cool. It is vintage, obviously. And it is a larger size. I do have a hard time. It's like one of those, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, as far as getting sizes of bracelets. So this, on the flippin' cone of shame, which is not accurate half the time, it's reading about a 7 1/4-ish. I don't know. I will try to measure it better for you all tomorrow, but it is really cool and has the safety. Great. I was really happy to get that. That was a great score. Okay. And someone said, bring more cuffs. So some of these I've shown before. So I've got this Fred Harvey ever cuff. Now this one I love. This is weirdo one. Ready for the weirdo? Part of this is sterling and part of it's not. Look how, why am I selling it? It's so cool. The whole top part is sterling. This is not sterling. I don't know if it's, I coin silver, low grade silver. It doesn't test with my acids. Some like 900 silver normally will test on mine, and it'll just slowly break apart. This isn't testing, okay? So I don't have time from today to tomorrow to go to a jeweler and have him tell me what this is. So just keep that in mind. I will price it accordingly, but this whole top is sterling, and I have no idea what this metal is back here. It cleans up like sterling. I don't react to it. I don't react to things as much as I used to. But anyway, this is just an awesome piece. And who did I get this from? I think I got this from someone on YouTube. I cannot remember. Maybe it was Sheila. Did I get this from Sheila? I don't know. I can't remember. I buy a lot. So I love it. It's so different and so cool. So got that thing. But if you're like on a bit of a budget and you want like a really great, awesome piece, you know, for a very good price, as opposed to, one bracelet for 500, you get another one for like 150. You know what I mean? Like there's a big difference. Just, I don't know, keep that in mind. And then look at this. I sold a ring. Who did I sell the ring to? I just got this in. This is garden quartz. This is not glass over something. This is actually all, whatever this is, garden quartz. How interesting is that? And that's not a scratch. I double, triple checked. That's just in the quartz itself, like little windows, I think is what it's called. And, set all in sterling, but it's really interesting because it's all clear there. So you see all the reflective color from the sterling behind it. I don't know. They did a great job. I think it's really, really, really cool. So look at that. Oh, and okay. I wasn't going to bring it, but since I've got you here, okay, you ready for this? No, this one's big. This is huge. Okay, close your eyes. Ready? What in God's name? Look at the back. So this is what the back of it looks like. Look at that. I don't know if it's coming across the incredibleness of this stone. Obscene. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is absolutely stunning. Like when I got it, I was almost, it took my breath away. It really did. Unbelievable. Big piece, heavy because of how thick the stone is, I guess. I love that they left this all natural in the back so you could actually see, as opposed to the other one. I mean, as much as I love this one, it is, closed back. So it's probably, just a sliver of it, as opposed to like a huge chunk. But this is unbelievable. Yeah, very cool. And big. Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. It fascinates me. Okay, anyway, I think, did I show enough? I never feel like I showed enough. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that ring and this bracelet. Oh boy. So obviously it's not, so we've got the coral and sterling silver, massive pieces. What size is this ring? I don't even know. So the ring is a size 9. And then the bracelet is adjustable. Obviously, I didn't touch it. I left it as is, but it is very malleable. These are not vintage. These are new pieces. So when I know, I let you know. These are new, but they are, look at that. Now, it's not a set. I bought it separately, but it could totally be a set if you like that kind of thing, which in my old age, I'm really starting to dig that stuff. Anyway, I hope you found something you liked here. There obviously will be a ton more. I've got turquoise necklaces. Oh my gosh, I didn't show you this. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Do I show it to you? Pink conch, turquoise, sterling silver. Look at this. If you have like a more like, I don't want to say refined. Well, I'm going to say refined look, like just a little bit more proper. It's like, I know it's not pearls, but it has that kind of look to it. Just absolutely stunning. And I have earrings. Look at the earrings. Oh my gosh, how did I not show you these? Wow. I get really excited when I love my stuff. So flipping beautiful. Oh my gosh, so well done. Anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff like this. I still have a couple more opal necklaces. If anybody's interested, you could just ask me about the opal necklaces. I did get more of the paperclip chains in. I do have one pulled aside because someone did ask me to get them one specifically. So Elizabeth, if you're watching, you wanted the 18-inch. I'm pulling it aside for you. It just came in. Oh yeah, I just have so much stuff. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Anyway, please, on your way out, if you could give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here. I really do. It's been a tough couple weeks, and so this has been a great outlet for me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to give you all hugs and love. I hope to see you all tomorrow, okay? Mwah. Bye-bye.